My name is Brayden. Welcome to the RV and to my channel. This is part one of what's going to be a lot of parts, most likely, and that is because of this, as you can see. This beauty right here, this beauty is a 1976 Dodge Shasta motorhome. I plan on gutting and rebuilding it from the ground up. The only catch is that I have zero experience. And there's a bee on my windowsill. Love to see it. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of work. So far, I've torn out what used to be the bed above the cab. I have started grinding out what used to be a lot of patches of rust on the floor of the cab. There's still a bunch on the driver's side that I haven't got to yet, but I have cleaned up pretty much the entire passenger side, with the exception of a little bit that I wasn't able to get to easily underneath the passenger seat and right in front. Got that side as well. Cleaned up the in-between, and again there's some in the back that's hard to get to, but it looks like I'll probably have to take these seats out to get into most of that. And I haven't done the driver's side, so there's still a little bit back there I can get at. I've got a light on here, let's see how that works. No, should probably take the cover off the light, eh? That'll help. There you go. It's a little bit in behind the driver's seat, passenger seat, and up in front of the driver's seat that still has to be ground out. I have to fix these gauges because they no longer work, but that might be a mechanic that I get to do that. I have to figure out and fix what all this wiring has come from. My cassette player no longer works. And well, I'm going to tear all of this out, so all of this has to go. And I've started over here in the bathroom walls, because priority number one is going to be this: rebuilding the front and the cab so that first and foremost this thing is drivable. That's the main priority. Getting this thing, I mean, it is drivable already, but I want to make it comfortably drivable. So that means the rust, putting insulation on the floor to deaden the sound and the heat that comes through from the engine, because that block right there is the engine, and that goes to here. So this underneath is all the engine. So I've got to fix this first, insulate, clean, insulate, and then finish, waterproof, because there's one leak that comes in the passenger side that I have to fix. And then I'm going to start working on the ceiling above, taking this out, rebuilding everything around the edge, because you can see that these pieces are rotten. I'll get you a bit of a close-up, but this is rotten completely. Same goes with all of the corners, underneath all of that, and some of the side bits around the windows. There was clearly at one point in time a leak that went through there or something. And the same with the corners, the same thing repeat on this side, except on this side we got a little bit of a gap to deal with. So, don't mind the GoPro case. I was trying to figure something out earlier. So that's the start of that. And where I want to take this is rebuild, reframe this whole section first, which is why this bench has already started to come out, because I want to get the framing in behind here, and continuing over to this side, where I'm going to get rid of this other bathroom wall because it already moves. That's because I've taken all the supports off of it, but I want to put the framing into this, essentially. Right here. Right there. And then this will all come out. That'll be all framed together. You know, you get the drill. Then we're going to move back, clean out the rest of this stuff. So that's what it's going to be into. So that's going to... Language. Wow. So that's how it's going to end up going. It's going to take a long time. And, yeah. Hope it goes well. Wish me luck. Okay, as I said, time to grind the floors. I'm gonna get started on the driver's side now. Got the drill, wire brush. Gonna get that going. That's not a great angle, not great at all, but I'm gonna try and use that as best I can to get a shot of this step. It'll be short. Vacuum time. this is the next step for the flooring. It is a metal reinforced filler from Bondo. It says high strength filler can be drilled and tapped for repairing and rebuilding wood, metal, and masonry. Will not rust. We'll see. For this though, we've also got a liquid hardener. Fun toxic stuff there. Poisonous and corrosive. Classic. And apparently I need something to stir that with. So I don't have any paint sticks. We're just gonna make one of our own. I feel like something like this should work just fine. Good enough. Whew. That is some stinky stuff. Whoa, that is strong. Wow. Soapy water. Rags. Hello. Panic! Let's see how this is. Oopsie! It's a little top heavy. Can't tilt it down quite that far. It's good enough. Let's kick some of this out of the way. Yeah. Ah. Don't mind me. Okay. Need to get me some knee pads. Ow. Pay a little extra special attention to the spots that actually have holes that are going to be patched. So I want to make sure it's nice and clean over these, oh gosh, so many spots, so that when I put the filler in, it stays in. That's the idea. Idea. Whether it actually works, we'll see. Who freaking knows? Looks a lot better than it used to, though. That's for sure. Get these cords out of the way. The bane of my existence. Cords. They're just freaking everywhere. Just freaking everywhere, bud. Great. That's a sharp bit of metal. Hold on. Let's use my Metal Fixer 3000 real quick. Now that I've shaken up all the rust in the entire ran. Oh boy. Shiny. I lied. It's really not coming off. Uh-oh. Paint's not coming off of there. That's okay. I'll get some stronger cleaner later. Get a little bit of the dust off this dash. Oof. Just a little bit of dust on the dash. Can you see that? Just this like puff of dust every time I go over that vent, which doesn't bode well for my ventilation. Alright, so there's two other things that need to get sorted here. First and foremost, I'm gonna pop the hood and get this open. And that little latch here. Come on. And see, there's a little bit of rust on this. And a couple of spots around. New battery, so it's working great. Coolant wise, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's pretty full, so we're good there. Engine oil I have, and I haven't topped off yet, so I'll probably have to do that soon, but I'm going to deal with some of this rust and some of the stuff along here. Also, you can kind of see where the wipers go in the back here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see if this light helps. You can kind of see there's a little joint right there where it attaches, and then another one somewhere down in here. Well, there's this, but then somewhere back in here, so you can see the bar. Anyways, that essentially is also rusted, because when I turn the wipers on, they just kind of go halfway, go full, go back, go halfway, go full. It gets stuck, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. So they need to be lubed up a little bit. And for that, we have this lovely corrosion-free rust cure for vehicles. Quick and easy, you can do it. So we'll see if I can do it. Just gonna wait for the car to go by. All right. See if this works. Get some of this on here. Just get it coated nice. A little on that. A little on this section. It gets a little exposed to the air. These sections. Might as well get that lubed up too. Not like it works or anything, but Let's see if I can get the wipers as well here. Now we'll see if it works. Well, there you have it. That's gonna be enough for now. We're gonna wait for the floor to dry, and we're gonna come back, do the metal filler, let that dry. In the meantime, probably tear out some of this crap. Yeah. See you in the next part.